Hey everybody, I'm out here in the garden. It is Thursday. It's a week from Thanksgiving today, and I just wanted to give you some updates. The garden is really happy right now with the rain that we got, and now you can see it's nice and sunny, and it's supposed to be sunny for about the next week or so, and the garden is going to just explode. I'm so excited. So let's check it out. So here we are at the front of the garden. Let's just take a walk in. Okay, here we go. We've got carrots in the front here, and we've got a variety of beets in the back. The cool thing about these beets is that they kind of show us what they are, which is really awesome. So we have rainbow beets, yellow beets, and red beets growing. And you can see, let's see here. So you can see these ones have, where are you? These ones have like yellow stems, the greens, okay? And then if we just go right next to that, these ones here have the red stems, all right? And then I think that this whole row here is rainbow beets. So these have the red stems as well. That's one of the really cool parts about the beets, is that they kind of show us what they are just at the very beginning of their growth. All right, let's move on to the next bed. Our Brussels sprouts are huge, but for some reason they're not really producing Brussels sprouts, so we might just eventually have to cut these down and eat the greens, which is really great. This is garlic that's just started to pop up, which is really exciting, because I don't know if you remember, but garlic is sometimes kind of hard to grow. So we've got quite a few starts happening here, which is really fun. All right, awesome. Okay, and then here we are here in this bed. This is a row of, or 2 rows of spinach, sorry. In the middle there, we have a row of arugula. You can see it's just starting to sprout. And then these are all radishes up here. And I believe that I planted about 4 different types of radishes. So that'll be fun to watch. This bed isn't really planted. We do have some onions coming up, and then that Swiss chard back there. And then I believe that we did have some dill growing, and I think that it might have reseeded itself. So we'll just have to kind of see what happens. But this is where the basil was. All right, and then here we are at this bed here. The peas are starting to come in the back here. You can see them. And they're just starting to come in. Awesome. These are snow peas, and then up here we have purple cabbage and our pretty flower. Okay, here we are on these middle beds here. So this is our mustard greens, growing really nicely as our cover crop, and fava beans. These are growing really well too. We have some random onions coming up right there. Just gonna let those grow. Okay, and this bed's doing really well. This is all in this front here. Let me back up a little bit. In the front here, that's all kale. And then in the back there, those are Asian greens. So they're a little spicy. They're actually really delicious. So this bed's doing really well. And then we have more fava beans here, and a random onion is growing. And then I was looking and I noticed that we also have a really little tiny seedling of cilantro. So I'm gonna let that grow too. All right, more mustard. And then this bed is really exciting. I'm so excited about this bed. So along the 2 fence lines here, I planted sugar snap peas. So those are doing really well there. And then if we look on this side, they're doing really well on that side too. And then the middle of this, I just threw a bunch of lettuce and arugula, different types of lettuce, and that's all starting to sprout up really nicely also. So if you remember, I just broadcast the seeds, which means you just kind of like throw them out and kind of rake them in and then let them do their thing. So that's exciting. Okay, here we are, the back of the garden. So we have mustard growing in the front here, and then the fennel is starting to come up again in the back, which is really great. Some good herbs, mustard, and more mustard. This is the corner bed. This bed does not get a lot of sun, so the fact that it's even sprouting is pretty awesome. Okay. All right, so that's the garden right now. It's doing so well. And the nice thing about having a winter garden is that I don't have to water it. So the Mother Nature is providing all the water that the garden needs right now. And because it's cold outside, especially at night, the water doesn't evaporate as quickly. Even though with the sun out, it will evaporate, but not enough for me to have to water the garden. So, yeah, there's your update. I hope you have a really great day. Bye.